My parents left me with my grandparents to focus on my younger brother's needs. Years later, I arranged a special dinner to celebrate a milestone, but they chose to prioritize my brother's gift instead. I want to make it absolutely clear that I've never been the favored child in my family. This isn't an overstatement or a fabricated tale. It's a fundamental part of my life. From a young age, my parents openly showed that my younger brother's well-being mattered more to them than mine. For context, my mother became pregnant with my brother just a year after my birth. Though it wasn't planned, they were initially thrilled about growing their family. That joy turned to fear when doctors ran tests and warned that the baby might face serious health challenges. These weren't minor concerns. They were severe enough that my parents considered ending the pregnancy. After much deliberation, they chose to continue, fully aware of the difficulties ahead. When my brother Ethan was born, their worst fears came true. He had critical heart issues requiring immediate medical attention. My parents were overwhelmed with grief and worry. Ethan needed multiple surgeries to survive and spent long periods in the hospital. His condition became the central focus of our family, reshaping everything, including how I was treated. My parents were consumed by anxiety, love, and guilt over Ethan's health. While I understood they were navigating an incredibly tough situation, it meant I was largely sidelined. With their attention fixed on Ethan's medical needs, I was sent to live with my grandparents while he was hospitalized. During that time, their visits to me were rare. Even as a young child, I tried not to resent them. I knew Ethan's health was critical and my parents were doing their best. Besides, I cherished my time with my grandparents. They were warm and attentive. My grandmother prepared breakfast every morning and we'd spend hours doing simple tasks like baking treats or tending her garden. My grandfather took me to the park and shared stories with me. They filled the void left by my parents' absence, becoming like a second set of parents. Ethan's health gradually stabilized, and he was eventually able to come home from the hospital. You might think this would have been the moment my parents brought me back to reunite our family, but that didn't happen. My mother, still weighed down by the stress of Ethan's recovery and the demands of caring for a sick child, decided she wasn't ready to manage two children. She told my grandparents they'd need to keep looking after me for a while longer. My father, caught up with work and covering Ethan's medical costs, offered little support. My grandparents, who loved having me around, didn't object when my parents chose to extend my stay. They were happy to keep me. Though I was sad about not returning home, I wasn't heartbroken. This shorts can't handle this full story. Click the link in the description to see full story. You need to watch this.